Hey everybody, so we're just continuing where we left off, so I'm going to be quiet for just a little bit while we continue following Cardova,
Had a few
and we'll
scrapes,
go
but
from there.
I'm still breathing.
And I'm glad for it. I heard some news about a Jedi terrorist on Coruscant not long ago.
You were on Coruscant? Well, the Mantis looks like it's seen better days.
You should see the other guys.
Don't you want to see Seer's archive? You don't want to keep Seer waiting, do you?
This base is well hidden.
Yes, well, the Empire's presence has grown these past years. They are much too strong to fight directly, but we do what we can. It is critical, of course, that our work remains secret.
What work exactly?
Better to ask Seer yourself. Meanwhile, Marin and I will greet our new arrivals. So, how was the desert?
Cold, stormy, and too many Imperials.
Not my preferred weather forecast. But more common by the day. Where did you weather the storm?
A cave past the old market. Our Spammel friend showed us the way.
You've a habit for making new friends wherever you go.
A survival instinct, perhaps.
I intercepted some Imperial communications. Your reputation is growing.
Was there fear in their voices?
Quite a bit, yes.
Good. How are you feeling?
Better. That tea you brought me was wonderful.
No lift platform here.
Just keep trying. It's not like Brother Armai has to break contact. Cal Kestis. Welcome to Jeddah. I knew the storm wouldn't deter you.
You're rebuilding the temple archives.
We're trying. As long as this knowledge remains, the legacy of the Jedi survives.
It's incredible. But something tells me there's more to this than just holobooks.
Yes. We're a part of a network, known as the Hidden Path. We provide safe passage and new identities to those who have been persecuted by the Empire.
Hunted by the Empire, like Jedi survivors?
Very few of us remain. But yes, and Force sensitives, and those who help them.
Why didn't you tell me?
You never asked. Besides, I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted.
I wanted to prove to the galaxy that the Empire isn't invulnerable. That you can resist. That you have to fight if things are gonna get better. But then they just listen to the propaganda and they pretend they're free anyways.
You chose a hard path.
And it hasn't made a difference.
Well, while the Empire's trained its eyes on you, we've been able to build the network. Find allies. And save lives.
When you left, you'd just given up. I was wrong.
Cal, you were just a child when they sent you off to war. You know, there was a time when I remember that the Jedi were more than just weapons. But we both have our roles to play in this struggle.
But that's why I'm here. Seer.
Will you get a load of this? Hey, Seer, you can't say it ain't short on personality, but kind of creepy, though.
Well, it's good to see you too, Grease. Well, hello, BD.
Okay.
So, how was your time in the desert?
The storm covered our tracks, but the Empire destroyed one of your speeders.
It's a small price to pay for everybody's safe arrival. And who's this?
This is Bodo Kuna. He's a friend.
It's so nice to finally meet you.
This hunk of trouble. Hey, we're all together. Huh?
Yes. Now, what brings you all to Jeddah?
We're searching for a lost planet. Tanalorr, you ever heard of it?
It's on the other side of a deadly nebula called the Kobo Abyss.
Well, our archives are far from complete, but I'm sure Master Cordova's up to the task.
With pleasure.
The trouble is, we're not the only ones looking for this place.
I knew this was sounding too easy.
Guy's name is Dagan Gera. He was a Jedi. Now he leads a band of raiders on the Outer Rim. There's an old temple there. Dagan intends to reclaim it.
A Jedi temple out of the reach of the Empire could mean that there's information there that we don't have in the archive.
I believe I have something. Oh, you're too kind, BD. I'll start with the bad news.
Well, boy, this guy knows his audience.
I found no information related to crossing the Kobo Abyss. However, I found 2 mentions of this Dagan Gera. He had a retreat on Kobo, and records show him frequently visiting a laboratory on its moon.
Okay, we'll check him out.
If you find anything, bring it to me. I am happy to assist further.
Thank you. Both of you.
You're welcome, Cal. I hope you find what you're searching for.
May the Force be with you.
And with you.
I will escort you back to the Mantis.
So you're not joining us?
I cannot.
Glad you didn't have to fly through that storm. So, how's it feel to be piloting the Mantis again?
Like being home.
Then why the long face?
It's been too long. My pilot instincts are all off.
I know how hard it is trying to relearn skills you put to the side.
I guess so, huh? Still, I regret ever walking away from the Mantis. Keep thinking I'm gonna slip up.
You walked away when you needed to. I know you'll pick it back up in no time.
Okay. You're a good friend, Cal.
So where are we headed first? Back to Kobo? Or its moon?
Let's hit the moon laboratory first.
All right. Maybe we can find something there to help us cross the abyss.
Cordova said he found you while he was seeking other Jedi survivors.
Yes. Hard to believe that fate brought us together once again after all this time.
Could have used that luck when we were hunting for the holocron.
I know. Luck or fate. I'm just happy my master is alive and here with us.
Yeah.
And determined as ever to tend to the Jedi legacy and resist the Empire.
Ah, Cal. I was hoping we could speak about something. There is a site, quite an ancient one at that, in the northern desert. I visited it during my early days on Jeddah, before the Empire's presence grew.
What kind of site?
One built by those who revered Force users. We know little about them, but I found the experience quite fascinating. Perhaps you will too.
I'll check it out. Force is with me.
So before we go back to the Mantis to go to the laboratory on the moon, I just want to do a little bit of exploration. Just like with anything else, most of these places are probably not going to be open to us just yet. Like, we can't go and explore that
So good to
ruined
see you.
area, probably because
brings you to
the way
Jeddah?
to it's been
I came
locked
across a group during my
until we
travels.
come back
Their goal is to hide
from
Force
the
sensitives from the Empire.
laboratory on
Have
the
you ever heard
moon.
of the Hidden Path?
And it's also, I think, explanation will probably be because of the Imperial patrols, which we've come across. So, understandable.
Alluring, no?
The way is sealed, Outlander. I'm sorry, Jedi. The gate must remain closed. Imperial patrols have been spotted in the region.
I understand.
I was right. Yeah. We can't go through that door until we probably finish the lab mission. And then when we come back, we should be able to go through that door or any other place that's around here.
Report, sister.
We spotted 2 more patrols on the ridge.
What was their heading?
Back south, they narrowly missed one of our Wayhouse caches.
The sandstorm has favored us. It likely obscured any signs of passage. Mark the horizon. Contact me if they double back.
Yes, brother.
So, I wonder if we can ride that. It looks like we can. Maybe at some point, some other point, we'll have to come back. There's a lot of places that we'll have to come back to, just because we might not have the power to do so, or we might not have the correct set of moves to get to where that place is. So, yeah, we'll come back.
Won't you look at that? Old Aerotech speeder bikes. Never got to ride one.
A little Star Wars edit for you from the original. I really liked when they would do that in some of the shows that they have. They do the little callback to the original editing with the wipes across the screen, where it would just kind of like transition from one scene to the other. They did it in the game. And so I was like, oh, we should probably do that. I should probably do that to transition when I'm just kind of like messing about and realize that I've been messing about for like 10 minutes.
The spirit withers before the force of others. Didn't the first tract say the life force blooms?
Perceptive.
They're completely incompatible.
We seek universal truth, brother. If one tablet says withers, and the other says blooms, neither is universal, by definition. So we ask, what do they have in common?
What do they have in common, brother?
That you ought to be reading them. No more dithering.
I think Sister Task will want to take a look at this.
Hey, Cal, hold on. I've had this since I started freelancing. It's gotten me out of some bad situations, and I figured it might do the same for you. It's Marin, right? Well, I could get another one if you think you might want it.
No need. Phone.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
My master always frowned upon using blasters.
You once said it wasn't the weapon that makes you a Jedi.
It's us against the galaxy, Cal. We've got to use every advantage we can find against the Empire.
Thanks, Bode.
Now, I'll show you how to use it.
A real stormtrooper won't stay still.
Gotta start somewhere. Well, there you go.
Not bad.
Oh, how long have you been working for Survior?
I do not work for Sion.
My mistake. Concentrate and move quicker. You're giving it to that dummy.
Cal does not like stormtroopers. Impressive.
got it, Cal. This is a smart operation Sears put together.
Why do you say that?
All this rock? Natural shielding against sensors.
Yeah, and if anyone makes it past all that, the anchorites have plenty of holobooks to throw at them.
Yeah, you can see how Sears managed to evade the Empire for so long. She makes her own luck, keeping so much of her power held back to achieve a larger goal.
Yeah. There's definitely more to her than meets the eye.
You two have that in common.
It's nice seeing you again, Marin.
You too, Cal. Good luck. Perhaps I will still be here when you return.
Hope so.
So I like that new stance that we got. I think my favorite out of the ones that we have so far
Time to go.
is the dual lightsaber when it's a lance. I think that one's fun. I like the dual lightsabers, though I haven't used it as much. I'll probably try to use that in any upcoming videos just to get used to it. Because more than likely what will happen is that we'll have to switch between stances for different boss fights or
so
different
next.
areas. Just because a single lightsaber or the lance lightsaber is probably not going to cut it.
Route to the Shattered Moon. Maybe those anchorites aren't so bad after all.
Didn't you call them weirdos?
That was before Seer told me they're helping those poor refugees hide from the Empire.
That right?
Yeah, working with the group called the Hidden Path. Real hush-hush stuff, so keep it in the family.
Understood.
It was nice to see everyone again.
Yeah, it really was. So, Cordova thinks we'll find out how to cross the Abyss by tracking down Dagon's old haunts?
That's right. You know anything about this laboratory on the moon, Grease?
What am I, a tour guide? I'm a busy Latero. No time to visit broken moons. First Jeddah, now this. Believe me, moons are nothing but trouble.
Jeddah's a moon. Had no idea.
This is your captain speaking, inviting you to grab some seat so we can land. Sorry.
Good?
Yeah, just a smidge rusty. You?
A little restless, but we'll be fine.
Oh, listen to you, Mr. Optimistic. Hey, you want to do me a favor? Cut it out. You're giving me a stomachache.
Sure it's not your cooking?
What was that?
We're almost there.
Locals say the moon's haunted. They couldn't have put this laboratory in a sunnier place?
No kidding. But if we find something here that'll help us navigate the Kobo Abyss, so be it.
The way Grease tells it, the Abyss is a ship graveyard. And now we're on a lunar graveyard.
A lot of graveyards.
A lot of graveyards.
The station is closed. They're here.
Who's here?
We've been attacked. Evacuation protocols in order. This station is closed. It is dangerous to remain here.
I really think there's something past the abyss.
Centauri Kree does.
I suppose that's enough for the Council.
So this was the memory that Centauri was looking at. This was the laboratory that got shot at from orbit. I'm not sure who shot at it. Maybe the Council did, but if that was the case, then they essentially killed the majority of the people that were here. Or if it was the Republic
This place
that did it.
operational after all this time. Let's stay alert. We need to find that lab. There's only the Force. Let's keep moving, buddy.
Excuse me. Sectors 5 through 9 inoperable. Sectors 1 through 4 operational. Facility status activated. Array status deactivated.
What's the reading?
Not holding. We'll need to reinforce the chamber again.
I need some help.
I'll run him through. I have trained for this. Then Ravis will reward me. He will tell you the plan, the real plan. Through combat, I will prove myself. Then, I will be truly free. There's only death for you now. Oh, yes.
common thread that I'm seeing is that the Bedlam Raiders and the droids hold Ravis in high regard. I'm wondering why. I guess we'll have to see in any other future information that we're gleaning from when they're talking to each other or the droids or just in general why they hold him in such a high regard.
It's about time. A Jedi! Make it count, Jedi!
Just how many more are waiting for us? Bad feeling? Yeah, me too.
We might win. Don't let us get away.
Barely took me.
Help me! Here! Don't want us looking around, do they? Good find, BD. Need to open this. Could use a little help, BD. I bet Zeke can get the data off this disk. Where's the laboratory?
The laboratory is off limits. The laboratory is inaccessible.
You're okay. Find somewhere to hide.
I don't have access. I tried to tell them. Please, leave me be.
The Raiders really did a number on these droids.
Hostile spotted. Jedi weapon.
This Magna Guard reminds me a little bit of, I think his name was Grievous from the trilogy that came out, the second movie. Obi-Wan and Anakin fight him, and he was like really cool because he could use like 4 lightsabers and stuff like that. And they eventually defeat him, but they expand upon like his backstory and who he is in the Clone Wars like television show, same as they do with like Darth Maul.
I need help.
I'll get damaged. Lost functionality.
Never thought I'd have to fight a Magna Guard. Hey, BD.
I was just checking to make sure I didn't miss anything, because sometimes with a game with so much going on like this one, you can miss even like the smallest things unless you're looking intently for it. And I know that in God of War and in Resident Evil, I missed things just because I was like looking everywhere. So I'm taking the time to now just kind of slowly go through. If I get to a spot where it looks like there's a lot of things going on, there might be something in the background.
This is strange. The echo's still here. All right, that did it.
Oh, okay, so it was a challenge point. I was staring at it because I was just like, what is that? But no, it's a challenge point. So I guess I'll just have to keep on the lookout for more of those, because I wonder what happens when you complete all of them. Does it give you something at the end? Or is it just kind of like, congratulations, you completed all of them. Here's your PlayStation achievement.
ahead, BD! Nice work, buddy.
Sector 5 Delta, no anomalies. Scanning. Sector 5 Epsilon, no anomalies. Scanning. Sector 5 Zeta, one anomaly. The sky is broken. We've been attacked.
Gotta unlock this.
Greetings.
You alright?
As well as can be expected, considering no one has bothered to talk to me in many cycles. Intriguing data. I can help you. There is something valuable that lies at the bottom of this facility.
Thanks. We'll see what we can find.
So she says that there's something in the lower levels for us. I can probably investigate it now, or I can come back later and do it, because I'm sure that we can come back to this place at any time if we wanted to, I say with a question. I'm sure it's like the other one where we would be able to basically come back if we needed to, just to complete like missions and things like that.
Not done yet. We can do this. Ready, BD?
I kind of wish that the clothing had stat bonuses to it, like if you wear the correct amount of one item, like let's say the hermit item, you wear that, you get a bonus to like Jedi Force or something like that. But I'm okay with it just being cosmetic.
enjoy that, buddy?
Another base for the Bedlam Raiders. We're unstoppable. Those other droids here are such chumps. They do whatever we say. Suckers. You'll never catch me taking orders like that. No way. Not me. Unless it was Ravis, in which case, well, obviously. I'd sooner be broken down for scrap than get pushed around by anyone else.
Happy to help.
What a haunted old ruin. But if the boss says there's something here, who am I to question it?
Let's get this data disk back to Z.
Target spotted. Since we're getting close to the end of the video, I just want to go ahead and say thank you so much for joining us. I'm enjoying the game, like I always say. There are a little bit of things, like earlier when we were trying to get through the climbing area that had like the electricity that was coming down towards us. I had cut it out, but there were, because I had died like probably 4 or 5 times where I had to respawn, and the reason being that I had to respawn was because the game was not registering that I was doing a jump. So I would jump and I would latch onto it, but then when I would jump from one climbable section to the other to avoid the electrical arcs, what ended up happening was that they would not register that I did that, and he would do a double jump and then I would fall, but I pressed the button once, so I'm not sure. But other than that, so far it's been fine in my experience. We'll have to see for the other videos in the future, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and again thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
That's right. I should send word let me know we spotted him. I would prefer to kill him myself, but I'd sooner not answer to Ravis. There's always next time. Guts, I'll give you that. But I've got my orders, so get out of here.